All right, so lucky Israel had a little, a little, interruption, but I'm gonna get right back into it, leaving off talking about how the Edomites, you so-called white people, will have to pay for your sins for your forefathers, man. But like I say, man, reincarnation is in the Bible, and really, you are your forefathers coming back to receive the judgment, man, for the wickedness that you done in your past life against our ancestors, man, which we are our ancestors coming back, man, you know, from slavery, man. 'Cause everything is reincarnated, man. I'm gonna go to the book of Job, chapter 27, verse 13. And it said, "This is the portion of a wicked man with Yahweh, and the heritage of oppressors." Talking about you so-called white people, man. You Edomites. You the one that are oppressing the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, mainly, man. Out of all the heathen tribes that are our enemy, that are oppressing us, but you Edomites are the number one. And it reads on, "Which they shall receive of the Almighty, if his children be multiplied, it is for the sword, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread." So the Lord saying that he's having the children, the ones of you of the slave master, the oppressors from back then, that put our people in slavery, and here today through reincarnation, reaping the benefits off the bloodshed of the Negro, Latino, and Native Americans. He's saying that you're going to be prepared for the sword, man. You are the children of those forefathers that came up against us, man, that put our forefathers in slavery, man. So that sword represents destruction that you're about to receive here in the time of the Lord's wrath that's going to be upon the earth, man. And it said, "Those that remain of him shall be buried in death, and his widows shall not weep." Because we're going to take you down, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. And we're going to put you in captivity, man. It's just like how you had your way with our women during that time. The Lord going to return the favor, man. We're going to have you so-called white women, you Edomites, as our concubines, man. The good-looking ones, man. The majority of y'all are going to be in the field also along with your children and the men, and we're going to put you devils to work, man, and we don't care if you get upset, you get mad, you flag our videos. The truth is the truth, man, and you can't change the fact or change the mindset of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. No matter what you're trying to do, man, stop this word, man, trying to call us a hate group, radicals, terrorists. Well, you Edomites are the main hate group, man, the main terrorists, man, the main radicals, man, But somehow we the bad guys, man. All we doing is exposing you for your lies and the wickedness that you had done against us, man. The Israelites, man, taking our nationality, taking our land, taking our scriptures and our Bible and, twisting it, and misleading our people, man. The Lord is going to pay you back for that, man. This is Job, precept. Job chapter 21, verse 19. "Yahweh layeth up his iniquity for his children. He reward him, and he shall know it." So, like I say, man, you are your forefathers coming back, man. You Edomites, you so-called white people here today in America, man. So now you're about to receive that iniquity, for what you have done, man. In your past life during the time of slavery, man, against us, man. And the Lord said that you're going to know it, man. You're going to know it when all hell break loose and Yahweh Bashem Yahushua bring that judgment upon you Edomites, you so-called white people. You're going to know that it's a higher power that's doing it, man. Even though you're going to be still confused, but you're going to know it's a higher power that's going to bringing that judgment upon you for all the wickedness that you had done throughout the earth, and what you've done to the nation of Israel, man. And it says, his eyes shall see his destruction, and he shall drink of the wrath of the Almighty. For what pleasure hath he in his house after him, when the number of his month is cut off in the midst? Because right now, you know, you living it up, man. You got the pleasure, man. You got the finer things of the earth, man. You know, starting off with the elites, and you got these, you know, average Edomites, average so-called white people that got some type of riches, you know. But they're gonna lose all that once Yahweh Shem Yahushua bring that judgment upon them, man. And it said his eyes shall see the destruction, man. And mainly, how you gonna see the destruction of your own kingdom? By those thermonuclear missiles that Yahweh Shem Yahushua gonna have these nations launch off, man. He gonna put the spirit on Russia, Iran, Pakistan, you know, even on your own allies, man. NATO, man. They're gonna turn their back on America and destroy this place by thermonuclear fire, man. And it's gonna be the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's how you're gonna see your destruction. Your kingdom gonna go down, man. You know, and not leaving out Yahushua. You know, when Yahushua return, he also gonna bring your destruction too, man. Before the missiles decimate America, you know, he's gonna have his chariots, what the world call UFOs, which are angels, dark-skinned men. And Yahushua being a dark-skinned man, so-called Negro, they're gonna come in the form of their military and bring destruction to your armies, to your cities, by the way of fire, man. From them laser beams that concentrated fire from out of those chariots, man. You know? And that's in the scriptures, man. But that's another lesson to get into, man. I'm going to probably do a lesson on that, man. How when Yahushua return, he's going to fight against you heathens, man. Mainly you Edomites, man. All the world armies going to stop in this World War III when they come to a point when they out there fighting, you know. And Yahushua return, he's going to have them all point they attention towards him, man. And they're going to fight against the Heavenly Father's Son, Yahushua, but they're not going to prevail, man. They're going to be destroyed, man, you know, because Yahweh Shem Yahushua, or Yahushua, is the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, man, you know. But that's another video. That'd be a good one to get into too, man. I'm going to remind you, devils, man, this is a battle that's going to come up, you know, in this World War III. You're going to fight each other, but when Yahushua return, and y'all fight against the Lord, man, that's going to be it, man. And after that, man, the Lord going to have those missiles destroy America after he delivered the elect and finished destroying your world armies, man, from you heathens, man. And the people going to see something they ain't never seen before, man. Even us as the elect, knowing what's about to come ahead, you know, it's going to be so dreadful, man. But we're going to pray to the Lord that we be delivered, man. That we don't get caught up into the destruction that he's going to bring, man. So I'm going to grab one more scripture. You know, so this place is over with, man. And Esau, you about to receive your judgment, man. You know, on this side, man. You know, and on the other side, once Yahushua established the kingdom. But it's going to start on this side, man. And you're seeing it now, man. Your time is running out. This is Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 5. Because thou hast had the perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end, and that you Edomites, man, had that perpetual hatred ever since the time of Jacob and Esau being born in the womb of Rebekah, man. You know, all the way up from that time to the time of different ancient captivities or different kingdoms that you came up against us, man. You know, still to this day, man, you had that perpetual hatred, man, toward the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, because we are the righteous, and we had the blessing, man. You know, and you Edomites are rejected, man. Even if y'all know it or not, man. It's a spiritual reason why you so-called white people you Edomites hate the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Because it all go back to the Lord accepting the Israelites and making us his chosen people and rejecting you Edomites for the wickedness that you're doing, man. You know, or have done and still doing, man. And it said, and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. And they say that, you know, as the so-called blacks, we're supposed to be free. Abraham Lincoln so-called freed the blacks, which that was a lie. The only thing he did was transfer the slaves' right, the slave owners, from the rights of the slaves from the state to the federal government, man. That's all he did. You know, so we still in slavery, man. And here we supposed to be so-called free, opportunity here in America, not being in that hardcore slavery or bondage that we once in, 200, 300 years ago, you know. But like I say, post-slavery, you still had the Edomites, gunning you Negroes down, keeping us separated, that's a good thing. Because you had those civil rights movement during that time, that was wicked, man. But we supposed to be separated from these devils, man. We're not supposed to be hand in hand with them, man. They are the wicked, man. And ever since the civil rights movement, our people became more and more lost, more and more discompleted, man. More and more confused and following the ways of these heathens, man. Following the ways of the so-called white man. How you project America should be and run by all this wickedness, man. And Martin Luther King, he was not but a puppet anyway, man. They get our people to follow the agenda of America, man. But still, we here in America, supposed to be the land of the free. But look how you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans still being treated, man. Still being gunned down by the police. Still being oppressed by these devils, man. With the court system. The food that they give us, polluting the neighborhoods that we in, and they really gonna show their wrath when they bring their martial law troops and they implement that RFID chip toward you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And if you don't take that RFID chip, you're even gonna be thrown in a concentration camp and gonna be put to death, man. Cause that's gonna be his stamp, man. That RFID chip, man. To show you that he controls, he's over you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. But the electors going to reject that, man. And the ones of our people that's going to bow down to this New World Order, so-called New World Order, by the way of the RFID chip being implemented, they're going to be destroyed by those missiles, man. That's the penalty for taking the RFID chip, man, the mark of the beast. The ones of our people that refuse Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah and rather trust in this system, man. But it said, by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, say the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sit down, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. So the Lord is going to pay back you Edomites for all the blood shed that you did upon the nation of Israel, man. Going back to Revelation 13 and 9, he that lead into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword, man. So the Lord is all about payback, man. So it's time for the bloodshed of you Edomites, man. And that's scriptural, man. The Lord is going to deal with 2/3 of our people. The Lord already got them set number to the destruction, man, to the slaughter, man. But he's not going to leave out you Edomites, man. All the rest of you heathens, man. The Lord's about to do a major cleansing here on this earth, man. And the way he's going to do it by destruction, man. By mass casualties, man. By mass death, man. And you can argue with that fact all you want, man. But it's not going to change the mindset of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. You can't do nothing, man. The scripture says you can't do nothing against the truth but for the truth. So anyway, if you Edomites, come and, call us hate group, send the feds at us and want to, lock us up and cast us in prison, that's part of the trial, man. The Lord said that's part of the deal, man. We're going to have to go through, man, for preaching his word, man. You know, and coming up against all this evil and the wickedness, man. You know, so we have to prepare our mind for that, man. And we trust in the Lord to deliver us from that, man. You know, because you can't stop what the Lord got, man. What the Lord gonna do, man. Only thing you doing is fulfilling prophecy, man, of the wickedness that the Lord say that's gonna be taking place, man. How you gonna come up against the men of the Lord, man? This is all. This is Romans chapter 3, verse 3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua forbid. Yet let the Most High be true, but every man a liar, as is written, that thou mayest be justified in thy sayings, and mayest overcome when thou art judged. So the Lord don't care if 2/3 of his people don't believe that they are the Israelites. You know, that nothing's going to happen. You know, the Lord doesn't care about how the Edomites feel, man. Calling us hate group radicals, you know. Because at the end of the day, the words of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is going to stand, man. You know, and that's what we out there speaking, man. We speaking through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, not of ourselves, man. You know. And that's what they're going to fight against. When they come fight against the men of the Lord, they're really fighting against the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. You know. So you devils, man, you're going to take that L, man. You know. We had to go through slavery and catch judgment, and we still going through hell, man. You know. And the elect, we know, praying our part of that number, man, that we know what time that we in, man. And we praying that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua deliver us from the wrath that's about to come, man. You know. Because we know that this is the last go around for us getting judged, man. But 2/3 they're going to be judged because it's written. But also, you heathens, you Edomites, are going to catch that judgment, man. Because it's the time of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, bringing his judgment, his wrath upon all the wicked ones. The wicked ones. The ones of our nation. And you heathens, man. You know, so Esau, man, rejoice and be glad. That cup is coming, man. For you and your companions, man. The rest of you heathens, man. You know. And 2/3, they're going to get their judgment. But Esau, your time is up, man. You know. So, brothers, I hope that this video been edifying. You know, brothers, keep fighting and keep pushing, man. The Lord should give them no rest until he established Jerusalem as a praise in the earth, man. You know, and these devils can't do nothing, man. They're going to fail, man. And we got to believe in that, man. Keep our faith and keep strong, man. The Lord is going to lift up a standard. And the Lord is going to protect his men. Even if we have to be martyrs, man. Just be a martyr for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. And hold your faith until the end, man. Because these devils, they're going to pay, man. Ain't no escaping the judgment. You can't run or hide from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. You heathens, man. Your time is up, man. So, brothers, you know, till the next time, you know, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well. And salutation to the fellow laborers out there pushing his word day in and day out, making everybody a living sacrifice, uplifting the words of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, exalting Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua day in and day out. Till the next time, Shalom.